Okay, let's dive right into this. Welcome to today's explainer. We're going to take a microscopic look at some of the tiniest, yet literally most foundational building blocks of the English language. We are locking in the absolute golden rule of two tiny, everyday words, and an. Now, this is something you probably do instinctively, right? But today, we're popping the hood to look at exactly why it works the way it does.
I mean, think about it for a second. Do you know when a single letter completely changes the way an entire sentence flows? We use these two words thousands of times a day without even blinking. They're essentially the shock absorbers of our sentences, making sure everything runs smoothly. So we're not just going to sit through some dry grammar lecture today. No way. We're treating this explainer like an interactive puzzle to test your phonetic reflexes and really break down the mechanics of our everyday speech.
Section 1. What is a noun?
So, just to set the stage, our parameters here are crystal clear. Nouns are simply the names of things, people, animals, and places. That's it. That's our entire sandbox for today. Take a moment to really grasp that scale. Literally, if you can hold it, if you can talk to it, pet it, or visit it, you're dealing with a noun. This is the absolutely essential ground rule for all the phonetic mechanics we're about to get into.
Let's look at how that actually breaks down in practice. We've got things, right, like a car or a book. We have people, like the teacher you see here. Then we have animals, like our octopus friend. And finally, places, like a playground. Actually, keep teacher, octopus, and playground in the back of your mind as we go, because they're going to serve as the perfect stress tests for our vocal patterns in just a minute.
Section 2. The Golden Article Rule. Now, check out the perfect binary this creates. On the left side, a is used with words that begin with a consonant. And on the right side, an is used with words that begin with a vowel. Remember, a and an are both strictly used for singular nouns. We're talking just one thing, one person, one animal, or one place. The entire phonetic choice between these two tiny words rests solely on the very first letter of the noun that follows it. It's such a simple rule, but it literally dictates the physical flow of air from our lungs.
Section 3. Right or wrong? All right, let's put this binary to the test with a quick lightning round. Take a look at this first one. An teacher. Based on our golden rule, does this phonetic pairing work? Just say it to yourself out loud. Is it right or is it wrong? I'll give you a split second to lock in your answer.
If you said it was wrong, you absolutely nailed it. Teacher belongs to the people section of our nouns, and obviously, it begins with the letter T. T is a consonant, and because it begins with a consonant, our vocal cords require the A. It should just be a teacher. Adding that N in there, it just creates unnecessary friction for our pronunciation. Let's try another one.
How about this animal noun, octopus? Go ahead, say it out loud to yourself. Really feel what your mouth has to do to produce those sounds sequentially. Does that phonetic combination feel right to you? Wrong again. It sounds incredibly clunky when you say it out loud, doesn't it? An octopus? Octopus begins with the letter O, which is, of course, a vowel. And vowels aggressively demand the word an. We need that hard consonant N to act as a phonetic bridge so the two vowel sounds don't just crash into each other in our throats. It absolutely must be an octopus to preserve the smooth flow of the sentence. Okay, last one for the lightning round. Let's look at a place noun. An playground. Think about the underlying mechanics we just talked about. What's your verdict here?
Definitely wrong. Playground begins with a letter P. P is a consonant, and consonants always take an A. It's a playground. You're probably really feeling the intuitive rhythm of this rule now, right? The consonants and vowels essentially work together like interlocking gears.
This brilliantly illustrates how this rhythm plays out across our everyday vocabulary. Just look at the visual pattern here. Over on the left, we use A for consonants. A car, a pencil, a book. When you say them, you can physically feel the hard consonant stopping the air. But then, jump over to the right. Vowels demand an to keep the breath flowing smoothly. An apple, an egg, an umbrella. The visual pattern dictates our phonetic choices with 100% consistency. It's pretty cool.
Section 4. Find the mistake.
Let's step this up into a final challenge. Look really closely at these three items. An bird, an flower, and an coat. Look at their starting letters. What is the glaring mechanical error uniting all three of these phrases? Exactly. We never use an with consonants because we simply don't need a bridge. Bird begins with b, flower with f, coat with c. All three are consonants. which means we strip away the end completely to maintain efficiency in our speech. You would write a bird, a flower, a coat. Make sense? Now, let's flip the script for the absolute final test.
Spot the mistake here. A island and a uncle. Try saying them fast. A island, a uncle. See how your voice physically catches? What exactly happens when we encounter the vowels I and U at the front of a singular noun? Our mouths get stuck. Because island and uncle begin with vowels, the rule comes full circle. We absolutely need that bridge to keep the vocalization smooth. We use an with vowels. To avoid that jarring stop in your throat, you must write an island and an uncle.
So, mastering this doesn't require overthinking it at all. It just requires a really quick mental checklist whenever you're unsure. Number 1, is the word you're looking at a singular noun? Basically, is it one single thing, person, animal, or place? Number 2, look right at the first letter of that noun. And number 3, apply the phonetic binary. Consonant gets A, vowel gets an. It is a completely foolproof 3-step system for perfect grammar and effortless communication.
It really makes you step back and wonder, doesn't it? How do these two tiny everyday words, a single letter A or a 2-letter word an, shape our entire ability to communicate clearly? Without this golden rule, our sentences would literally be a series of clumsy, crashing sounds. But with it, our language flows seamlessly. Thank you so much for bringing your focus to this explainer today. Never underestimate the power of the basics. Keep noticing these little rules in the world around you, and I'll catch you next time.